Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Playing cards is often dismissed as a waste of time, but in addition to the pleasure that my wife and I have derived, we've acquired a few life lessons. The first is about compartmentalization. When you've lost a couple of hands in a row because of luck, or especially because of bad play, there's a tendency in the next hand to get upset and thus rush or pay insufficient attention. Sure, luck seems to run in streaks, but of course luck is randomly distributed across hands. You usually can shorten bad streaks by slowing down, taking a deep breath, and trying to focus as you had before the streak. Thus, rather than allowing the bad streak to bleed into subsequent hands, you've compartmentalized it. Of course, that advice applies across many of life's bad experiences. If you made a mistake at work, especially a serious one or a series of smaller ones, you may be tempted to speed up or to give up. That's the time to get back to basics. Do what you normally do. Of course, if you might improve from baseline, should you reflect, read, take a class, or get guidance from someone in or outside your organization? Similar advice, of course, pertains to mistakes in your personal life. The next life lesson we've learned from playing cards is taking money out of the equation. My wife and I play cards only for points, not money. In a leather blank book, we've kept a running total over the 43 years we've been playing. That provides external incentive and friendly competition without the resentment and even rancor that too often comes from when people play for money, even if it's just a small amount. I feel good when, after our typical half-hour stint of playing, we've done equally well. All right, I feel especially good if I've done a little better than she did. We also derive pleasure from the process. We feel good when we play a hand well. This kind of advice about taking money out of the equation also applies to the workplace. Points are often motivating, although perhaps even more motivating is bestowing earned praise on supervisees and coworkers and explaining the importance of employees' work. And the final life lesson I want to share with you about lessons we've learned from playing cards is valuing tradition. We take pleasure in having played regularly for so long. Traditions feel good, maybe especially in an era in which so much societal focus is on change. Our card-playing tradition feels particularly good because many of our usual activities have been curtailed by COVID restrictions. The card game we play is a traditional one, gin rummy. There's a good reason it stood the test of time. For most people, it requires concentration, but not so much that it's stressful. And even if you're not at your best, you can do okay. And gin is fast-paced without being nerve-wracking. A bad hand can turn good in just a few cards. A hand is completed quickly, so you're always getting a fresh start. But, especially if you're not playing for money, rarely is one card or even one hand of much consequence. Now, most activities, even card playing, can be just a way to fritter time, or, with a bit of reflection, a source of life lessons. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.